Hey Narwhals! It's time again for our favorite annual charity event,
the Project for Awesome! Now you guys know that when it comes to making the world a better place, Rose and I like to put education at the top of our priorities, but there are more ways to help global education than just inside the classroom.
Yeah, like for Project for Awesome 2 years ago, we partnered with Deworm the World, bringing affordable medicine to parasite-prone areas, keeping kids sick less and in school more.
Yeah, and last year we teamed up with the Wikimedia Foundation, who produces Wikipedia and tons of other educational resources, helping to make human knowledge accessible to everyone.
But there are still even more barriers in the world inhibiting education in developing areas.
Here, let's take a look at an example. Pretend you, like 1.2 billion people on Earth, live in a house without electricity. That's 1 in 6 humans, by the way. So here is your house. Well, it looks a little bare. Let's spruce it up a bit. Let's throw in a rug, maybe a chair, and a table. But not just any table. This happens to be the table where your children sit down every day and do their homework. And every day, everything is going fine until every day something happens that drastically changes this setup.
It's something that happens every single day to every human on Earth. However, most of us, most of the time, don't even notice when it happens.
What could this catastrophic event be? That's right, the sun goes down, and then it's dark.
Oh, the humanity!
You could try to use flashlights, but they are impractical and take batteries. Generators are expensive and use fuel, which costs even more money, a very limited resource. Kerosene lamps are the most commonly used solution, but they produce soot, which causes respiratory problems, keeping kids out of school even more. Bummer.
This is a problem that an organization called the Solar Electric Light Fund, or SELF, is trying to fix. Since 1990, they've worked in over 20 countries to bring power to areas in energy poverty. They tackle each project with a unique approach to the community's needs, while staying true to their operating principles of self-determination, self-help, and self-reliance. Giving these communities the tools they need to flourish independently, SELF completes their projects with the whole village development model as their goal. Their work benefits health, education, water and agriculture, enterprise, and community. This year, SELF helped install microgrid solar panels and solar-powered refrigerators in Colombia, saw the achievement of their whole village development model in Benin, and illuminated Haitian schools and streets as part of their 6-year running project there. They partner with businesses and nonprofits around the world to perfect their efforts and keep an open invitation for any new project proposals.
Now, because it's us, we are looking at this through an education perspective, but it should be obvious that there are far greater implications for this than education alone.
Right, like residential lighting helps kids and adults get more out of their day and helps to grow their family more.
Commercial lighting helps businesses and stores stay open later, which is good for the economy.
And communal lighting lets people move around more freely at nighttime instead of worrying about what's hiding in the shadows.
When it comes down to it, villages in developing areas are doing just that. They're developing, but development takes time, and when your time is limited to whenever the sun is up, you end up missing out on some serious opportunities for growth. I know that I wish that there were more hours in a day, and for these people who live without electricity, we can actually give them that.
So now you may be thinking, okay, what can I do to help?
Well, you have options!
Yay!
Yay! To start, you can go to projectforawesome.com and vote for this video. If it gets enough votes, some of the proceeds from the fundraiser will go towards SELF.
Sharing this video on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, etc. will also help to promote SELF and the Project for Awesome.
And if you have the funds, you can donate to the Project for Awesome and pick up some awesome YouTuber perks and merch from their Indiegogo campaign. The money, even if it doesn't go to our charity, will go to benefit awesome charities voted on by thousands of people.
And of course, you can also donate directly to SELF by going to their website at self.org.
But regardless, you should really vote for our video because it'll only cost you like a finger click.
Or like a poke, if you're using a touchscreen.
Sure. Thank you for watching and voting for SELF and just being awesome. And enjoy the rest of the Project for Awesome!
Woo! Woo! Yay!